Good morning. This is John Marling, Pulse Research. Let's begin. First of all, I want to thank you very much for taking time out of, I'm sure, a very busy schedule today to be with us this morning. And as promised, we're going to cover how you can absolutely increase your sales by 90,000 in the next 90 days. And I base this guarantee on feedback from Pulse clients. And I'm proud to say that Pulse is now working with over 500 publications in North America, and that's about 7,000 ad reps. And their best practices are extremely insightful in providing solutions, best practices, and ideas on how you can increase your revenues right now. In addition to that, I've made over 2,000 four-legged sales calls targeting advertisers just like the ones in your community. And my gosh, I've learned a lot from that. And those insights are also baked into the 90-90 program. So let's begin. The 90-90 program starts with your local businesses, with information that they welcome and frankly that they demand from your advertising representatives. It's really simple. What the businesses in your community, what they want, what they expect from you, and what they welcome is frankly information about and for them. In other words, what's in it for them? It makes sense, but a lot of times we forget that. So many times I've gone out on four-legged sales calls and the reps do a wonderful job talking about you, the paper, your rates, your distribution. It's all about you. We have got to focus on what they want, and that's information about and for their business. Because the bottom line is, they look to you, and it's a hell of an opportunity for ideas and solutions to help them increase their revenues and get additional customers. Because as you recognize, their business is also challenged by everything from Amazon to other competitive factors today. Pulse asks the questions the businesses would ask of newspapers just like yours, of both your print and digital audience. We do a survey called Pulse of America, and we ask about shopping intent for over 500 business categories and thousands of products and services. And we just completed that survey in February of 2019. And we have that information available in 9 regions of the country and many states. If you'd like to take a look at the Pulse of America shopping information of newspaper readers and website visitors, just like your publication, go to pulseresearch.com/results. That information is what starts the conversation. And that's really the first step of 90-90, is starting the conversation and, most important, engaging with your local businesses. But as I've seen so many times when I'm out in the field doing four-legged sales calls, starting the conversation is a challenge for many ad reps, particularly brand new ad reps. They don't know what to say. They're scared to death. And starting the conversation is extremely important. Pulse has 2 very, very effective solutions to start the conversation. One is a teaser. And as you see in this example here, the teaser is about, once again, what's in it for the business. As you'll notice here, almost 6,000 households plan to change or get a new insurance agent. Now, if you were an insurance agent, obviously that grabs your attention. Why? Because it's about and for you. And as you will notice, the teaser also says, would you like to know more about what they plan to buy? In this case, it would be homeowners insurance, start or change, life insurance, start or change, pet insurance, start or change, homeowners insurance, start or change. It's extremely difficult. I think you'll agree for a business that, no, I don't want to know about my business category. And as you can see, this teaser is wrapped around, in this example, a information piece for a special section. All of you are doing many, many special sections, and your ad reps are going out there right now today with an information piece that frankly is about, once again, what you're offering, the rates, the distribution, the deadlines. What's extremely effective is wrapping this teaser wrap with what's in it for the business around that information flyer. The second conversation starter we have is the Pulse Flyer. And this is designed for cold calling. And as you can see, the headline, to help you, the business person, get new customers. Pulse Research asks the questions you would ask. I think you'd agree with me, that grabs their attention about and for them. Do you plan to shop at a jewelry store? Look at that. The teaser again, the big number, what's in it for them? 5,400 households said, yes, we plan at a shop at a jewelry store. Now you've got their attention. They're starting to engage. Why? Because it's about and for them. And frankly, this teaser fact overcomes that number one objection I hear all the time when I'm out doing four-legged sales call. Well, print is dead. When your ad rep uses a teaser and a flyer like this with information that clearly qualifies how many households you reach, get a shop at a jewelry store, change life insurance, etc., that's what gets their attention. You'll notice also in this flyer example, let's find a solution together. And that's what your local businesses are looking for, is a partner, a consultant, somebody who can help them find a solution, as I mentioned a moment ago, to get new customers and revenue for their business. And so once again, it's information about and for their business. In this case, wedding rings, engagement rings, necklaces, rings. And this once again is coming from the Pulse of America newspaper audience survey. And this flyer is designed to engage the business. Let's find a solution. Where can you get more? And the business says, oh my gosh, I can get a heck of a lot more necklaces. Let's advertise necklaces. And by the way, this flyer is designed to fold and put into an envelope, because you well know there's a lot of gatekeepers out there and you can't get to that decision maker. So we suggest that this flyer on a cold call, if you run into that gatekeeper, fold it, put it in an envelope, and write the decision's name on it and give it to the gatekeeper. Very, very effective. Here's a testimonial from one of our clients regarding the effectiveness of the teasers and the flyers. Up double digits in 2018. We're up double digits in local retail, and the lion's share of the reason is due to the teaser and flyer. Every ad rep sends out 3 teasers or flyers to prospects each morning, and this cultivates a very active pipeline that is fueling our growth. Very, very simple business practice. 3 by 9, 3 teasers or flyers by 9 a.m. each day. And it's like the client in New Hampshire said, it filled their pipeline with opportunity. And in 2018, double-digit increase in retail. Double-digit increase in retail because of a simple idea. 3 by 9, the teasers or the flyers. Examples I just showed you. Very, very effective at starting the conversation, but most important, engaging with that business with information about and for them. In addition to the teaser and flyer, once you got their attention and they want to know more, and heck, I was on a four-legged sales call with a realtor a couple of weeks ago, got their attention with the flyer, and the words out of his mouth were, let's talk about some different packages and programs you have. The teaser and the flyer leads right into their desire to get more information about particular programs that you have. Pulse has a very simple, effective presentation. It's the one-page presentation. And as you notice in this example here, it's got the big number from the teaser, let's find a solution. But look at that. It shows the business how few customers they need to cover the cost of a consistent campaign with you. Takes the discussion away from price and turns it into a, oh my gosh, this is a no-brainer. I can absolutely do this. You'll also notice in the one-page presentation, ROI. That's what businesses want. What's my ROI on my campaign? We'll go into in just a moment and create a one-page presentation, but in summary, nobody has time for a multiple page presentation today. They want information about and for them, and the one page is designed to engage the business, but also make it very, very simple and realistic so they realize how few customers they need to pay for the campaign. We've also put together a very effective tool to help your team member engage with that business and together with the business figure out how few customers they need. It's a break-even calculator, and we'll go into it live in just a moment. I want to quickly summarize the Pulse sales tools. What Pulse has done is put together a very simple sales tool for each step of getting a new advertiser. Regardless if it's a brand new ad rep or a seasoned veteran, every day they're going through the simple, basic sales steps. And I just want to quickly go over those. Number one is prospecting. Number two is engaging, starting the conversation. Number three in the sales process is finding a solution, a needs analysis. The fourth part of the sales process is the actual presentation. And then overcoming objections. And obviously the last step of the sales process is closing. Now let's go live to the Pulse demo site and go to pulseresearch.com if you would, please. And at your convenience, enter where username and password, demo, D-E-M-O, D-E-M-O. And it takes you into the Pulse Sales Tool demo site. And everything that Pulse does, by the way, is designed for mobile usability functionality so that your team member can engage with the business anytime, anywhere on their smartphone or a mobile device. So right at their fingertips on the home page are the Pulse sales tools: prospecting, engaging, needs analysis, presentation, overcoming objections, and closing. Before we move on, one of the most important elements of the Pulse program is training. Each of you got a lot of new ad reps, and Pulse has put together a very short video for each of the steps, the sales process of getting new customers, prospecting, engaging, etc. So literally right at their fingertips, right on the dashboard, is a link to short videos, training videos on each of the sales process steps. So now let's take a quick look at some of the Pulse sales tools building up to, and I'm going to go into the specifics on how, yes, you can get 90,000 in 90 days with the Pulse sales tools, but the Pulse sales plan pulls it all together, and we'll go into that in just a second. First thing I want to show you is the Pulse Hot Prospects. And what this is unique in that it's live and it's based upon the actual close ratio, average sale, and numbers sold for each of over 500 business categories that your team members can make presentations for those businesses because we asked about them in the Pulse of America Shopping Survey. And look at this. Over 500 businesses organized and ranked by a combination of the close ratio, the average sale, and the sold rate. Right at the top, new vehicle dealership. But it makes it even easier and functional. Just click on section here, and it gives you an idea of the over 500 business categories that Pulse has information for you based upon newspapers just like you, their readers and their website visitors purchasing plans. This is apparel and accessories for everything from shoe stores, jewelry stores, watch stores, arts and entertainment. But look at this, also automotive categories. I'll just go this quickly. I want to give you an idea of the depth and breadth of the information available in the Pulse sales tools to create presentations, the business categories. And by the way, for inside salespeople, we've got both health and medical, professional services, home-related services, etc. But let me show you quickly now how they can very, very, very effectively create a teaser for a particular business to start the conversation. So we type in, let's do one for a financial advisor. We just type in a financial advisor, click on find. Up will come a map that zeroes in on your specific geographic area. And now watch this, how simple it is for your team member to create a teaser. They come down here and they select a particular business and they click on teaser. And as fast as that, they've now created a teaser for that business that they can now engage with that business either with a teaser wrap, or they've got the words to say when they pick up the phone and call that business, or they can also cut and paste the email text of the teaser conversation. And by the way, You can also modify and select a unique audience, because Pulse in the setup of the Pulse sales tools puts right at your ad rep's fingertips the ability to create a teaser and any other presentation engagement for any of the audiences that you present. Print only, digital only, print and digital, shopper, special sections, niche publications, etc. So it's simple as that. Now to do a teaser wrap, they just click on teaser wrap, and there it is, and they just print and wrap the teaser around that information piece that they're already taking out. So in this case, you got here, look at that, almost 4,000 households. In this example, plan to change, you're getting a new financial advisor. That once again engages the business and starts the conversation. And now let's go to the dashboard again, if we might. And I want to show you how you can create, and we'll go here to the geo-prospecting program. So we click here on geo-prospecting. It zeroes right in on a map of your ad rep sales territory. And now what they can do is they can create, in this case, we're going to create a flyer presentation. So this, by the way, is my old sales territory when I was an ad rep. So I want to click here and create a flyer for an insurance agency. I click here on the business. Up comes a dialog box. I can now have a choice of creating an account, a teaser, a flyer, or one page. I want to create a flyer. So I click on flyer. I need to tell the program what type of business. It's an insurance business. So I type in insurance. There we go. And this is once again coming from the Pulse of America shopping information. Click on insurance agent. And as fast as that, your team member now has a flyer to take out on a cold call to engage that business. Let's take a quick look at this flyer that we just created. It's got the big number, the teaser, to help you, get more business. You plan to change, get a new insurance agent. Over 4,500 opportunities. Let's find a solution. I've been out on a lot of four-legged sales calls, and I might mention that this little piece of information right here, business insurance, start or change, with over 1,000 households in this example, I have sold many 52-week campaigns to insurance agents getting, oh my gosh, I didn't realize there was such an opportunity for business insurance. So as simple as that, your team member can create a flyer. Well, remember, the best practice in 90-90 is 3 by 9, 3 teasers or flyers by 9 a.m. each day. And you've seen in the examples that I've done here with the prospecting programs that they can create a teaser or a flyer literally in under 30 seconds each. Now what I'd like to show you is the one-page presentation. One of the easier ways to create a one-page presentation, you just go to accounts, and they can quickly put in the name of a new account. And let's just put in here, Big Yard Lumber Company. Okay, and we click on Add New Account. We click on Create Presentation. We click on the one-page presentation. In this case, it's a lumber yard. So we type in lumber, building supply, lumber yard. I just want to show you how quickly your team member can create a one-page presentation. Once again, they can select the audience. They can also, we can put in small business packages. Once again, to save time, then they select the products and services that they want to include in their presentation. If they were out there, by the way, a couple days ago on a flyer presentation, the gentleman said, my gosh, I can get more kitchen cabinets. Well, obviously they want to put that, kitchen cabinets in there, but let's put in decking, doors, exterior doors. But this is the information that the businesses welcome. And then we want to show them, maybe the last time your ad rep was in there, the person said, well, I'm not going to advertise with you because I'm on Facebook or I'm on radio. We want to show them what they're missing. Okay, so we click on some social media sites, etc. We want to show the business their return on investment. It's really simple. So we're doing here about $10,000 campaign. So a 5-time return would be $50,000. Okay, so we want to show the business how few customers they need for a 5-time return. And by the way, if you've got Metro Creative Graphics Ad Wizard, There, we have a partnership with Metro. They just click right here, and it would automatically create some spec ads for, in this case, a lumber yard. So now let's save our one-page presentation, and there it is, as simple as that. I want to show you, I mentioned kind of in the overview, the effective engagement with the business for them to figure out, oh my gosh, it's a no-brainer to advertise. So on their tablet or on a smartphone, they just click on the editing pen and let's engage the business. Do a little role play here and show them how frankly, no risk in a consistent campaign. So we're proposing $9,700 campaign over 52 weeks. The Pulse estimated customer value for a lumberyard is $650. We asked them, every lumberyard is unique. What's your customer value if you were getting a new customer? He says, well, it's about $1,000, okay? What is your cost of goods sold? Well, our lumberyard, it's about 65%, okay? You make about $350 per customer. Yeah, well, look at that. All you need over the next 52 weeks is just 28 customers. Why? Because 28 customers times your net customer value of $350 is $9,750. All you need is 28. That's just a little over 2 per month. And they go, oh my gosh. And I've been out on many four-legged sales calls engaging the business on my tablet with this break-even calculator, and they realize I can do this. It takes away the fear. What if a business says, I don't know about 28? Look at this. You can engage the business further. What do you think is the absolute minimum number of customers you'd get? Well, I think about 18, maybe 1.5 a month. And look at that. It shows them, what a campaign would be worth. So 18 customers at their $350 net cost, that's a $6,300 campaign they just agreed to. So once again, these are the tools that will absolutely enable your team members to generate an additional $90,000 in 90 days for you. And so now what I'd like to do is go back to our presentation here, and now let's talk about the 90-90 plan. The 3x9 is one of the drivers, just 3 teasers or flyers from your team. Just 15 conversation starters per week. That will generate at least 5 presentations per week. That's based upon what our clients tell us has been, the success ratio from the teaser flyers. And that will generate 1.5 sales per week. You can put together your own Pulse sales plan. It's pulseresearch.com/plan. Let's go there and take a quick look. And so the Pulse sales plan, and I was an ad director once, it's all about putting together the plan and executing that plan, right? Pulse has put together a plan where you can put together the drivers to generate at least 90,000 in additional business over the next 90 days. Look at this, how realistic it is. That's 3 teasers or flyers by 9 a.m. each day. That's 15 a week. That's 15 a week for the paper. Clients tell us at least 33% of those end up in a presentation. That's 5. And out of those, at least 30% end up in a close. That's 1.5 sales per week. On the average for Pulse clients, a small business package about $4,800 over 12 months. At 13 weeks, 90 days, that's $93,000 in additional business. Simple as 1, 2, 3. But it's all based upon the Pulse sales tools and specifically starting the conversation, engaging with just 15 businesses per week. And that's for the paper. If you're a little more aggressive and you've got 4 ad reps, look at this. 4 ad reps doing 3x9 in 90 days, that would be $374,000 in additional business. Very realistic, very, very doable. Now I'd like to take you back to the Pulse program, if I might, and show you how we can build right into the program these specific tools for you to monitor and track the results of your Pulse program, your Pulse 90/90 program. So we'll go back here to the dashboard, and you, the manager, can bake right into your program the 90/90 goals and drivers. So you click here on create a goal. And the first step is engagements. How many engagements per week? Well, 3 by 9, that's 15 per week. And that's a goal, could be individual, or it could be the team goal. And you click save. And there you've created that goal. Next goal is the number of presentations. Okay, we want to do 5 for our 90/90 plan, and that's a team goal, 5 per week, so we save that. And out of that, we want to do, and create another goal here, 1.5 sales per week, right? So we do 1.5, and that's closes per week, and that's, again, a team goal, and so we save that, okay? And then our last goal is our revenue goal. So I click on here for the goal again, and let's see, 1.5 times roughly 5,000 would be about 7,500. And that would be our revenue goal. And that's a week, and that's a team goal. And we save that. And so now baked right into your Pulse program is your 90/90 drivers. And from that point on, in real time, on your smartphone, a tablet, or at your desktop, you, the manager, can see exactly where you stand relative to each one of your 90/90 goals. And by the way, your ad reps, each one of them have where they stand as part of the team to the 90/90 goals. And so in summary, I want to thank you again for the opportunity to get together this morning. And on behalf of the Pulse team, I want to thank you for the opportunity to share with you our thoughts on how you can absolutely generate and get at least 90,000 in additional business over the next 90 days, guaranteed, with the Pulse sales tools. If you'd like any additional information or have any questions, it's John Marling, M-A-R-L-I-N-G, and my email is marling, M-A-R-L-I-N-G, @paper.net. Thanks a lot and have a fantastic revenue day.